My last vlog was posted 4 years ago. We're still coming out of the pandemic, and I was still trying to refine my passion, my story, and my creative direction. Long story short, I stopped. I stopped because it felt forced. I stopped because, in part, I tried too hard to establish an identity that was relatable. Fast forward to now, it's just going to be me and my world. So let's jump in. So because I live in Jersey, I usually have to drive from Jersey to Manhattan for work every single day. So join me on the drive today. So usually this drive takes me about anywhere between an hour to an hour 25. But today is Friday and I'm hoping it's a smooth sail. There are two routes to get into the city that I usually take. The first route is the George Washington Bridge, which is further north. And the second route is the Lincoln Tunnel. Now the problem is that with the George Washington Bridge is that it is, oh snap, I forgot to order my Starbucks, so I am gonna do that right now. And for safety, I'm at a red light right now, so as you can see, all right, let's quickly order, and boom. All right, done. So as I was saying, the problem with the George Washington Bridge is, if you've ever traveled between Jersey and New York City, is that is the only bridge that trucks. So that is the only bridge within Manhattan that trucks could go across from New York City to Jersey. Thankfully, the bridge has two levels, right? It has the upper level and the lower level, but the problem is that with all the trucks coming across, there's always lots of traffic. So right now, I don't know which one I'm going to take. When I get to Starbucks, I'll see what route works for me. But yeah, hopefully today should be about an hour drive. I'm hoping, because it's Friday and lots of people are working from home right now. All right, we're here. Let's see what traffic looks like to work. So right now we have the bridge and the tunnel. So it's Friday and it looks pretty good. I can either take the bridge or I can take the tunnel. If I take the tunnel, it's just a 2-minute difference. So I think I will take the tunnel today. Yeah, done the tunnel. All right, here we go. So my go-to drink right now in the summer is the Grande Iced Shaken Espresso. It's pretty good with oat milk. With oat milk. I cannot drink whole milk or half and half. I stick to my oat milk. I get this pretty much every day, except when it's cold. So it's pretty warm right now. We're about 71 degrees. But I must have my coffee in the morning and probably one or two more throughout the day. So typically on a very busy weekday, this is where traffic usually starts for me. For those of you that know this travel route, I'm in Secaucus right now. Usually traffic will start building up in Secaucus. It's not doing that really right now. It still shows that it's blue. Usually I'll start hitting traffic here during the workday, but today is Friday again. And it's going pretty smoothly. I'm seeing all blues all the way to the tunnel, so that's a good thing. So we're approaching the tunnel now, and it feels nice to drive through this place without traffic. I mean, you guys should see this place during the weekday. It is always packed. Nice and smooth right now. And behold, the Lincoln Tunnel. So for those of you that don't know, this tunnel is underwater. As you can see, this is land and this is water. And it always amazes me when I see this. But yeah, we are going from New Jersey. Hold on one second. Let me put this on the pilot. All right, we are going from New Jersey to Manhattan. and we are crossing the Hudson. So this tunnel is driving completely underwater, and it's very fascinating. It's also that nothing can go wrong in this tunnel, right? You cannot cross lanes over because the moment you do that, there are cameras all around. So while we go through the tunnel, for those of you that are new on my page, my name is Oku. I am a photographer, and my day job, which is where I'm going right now, is I lead technology for a nonprofit art organization here in New York City. I've been doing tech stuff for all my life, so I'm so blessed and happy to have a career in that space. That does come with a bunch of challenges, which this is not the video for it. But either way, I am grateful. I drive into work every day against my will because I live in one state and I work in another state. So I have to drive in. I could take public transportation. The problem is that due to the nature of my job, I cannot rely on public transportation schedules. Real quick, we're about to get out the tunnel and into New York City. And this tunnel brings us straight into Midtown, around 32nd Street. Is it? No, I'm sorry, around 40th Street, 39th Street. I have to shoot Midtown going north to about 66th Street, so I need to get out of here. So as I was saying, I work here in the city. I've been doing tech for a long time in my life, and I've also been shooting for a long time in my life as well. I love my job. I love what I do. I enjoy every part of it. I love being in the arts to serve the community. So my travel usually involves cutting through Central Park, which is up front. This is Juliet. This is the Lincoln Center. And I'm approaching the park. Entering Central Park, basically just going from west to east, across town, coming out on the other side. Coming up on Park Avenue. It is pretty much considered the wealthiest avenue in the city because let's just say you have to be a special kind of person to afford these. But yeah, welcome to Park Avenue. So here at work, finally parked. 40 minutes later, finally got here. So thanks for riding with me. So it's been a minute since I posted my last video, as I mentioned at the top of this video, and so I felt like I should come up here and talk to you guys a little bit about what's been going on in my life and how things has been going. So just to take it back to around the pandemic, I used to live in New York City. I decided to move to Jersey during the pandemic based on a few things that were changing in my life at the time. I used to work 2 jobs, and at the time I started working 1 job because my second job was at a sports arena and there were no gatherings at the time, right? So we're all isolating. I didn't work there for about 8 months. Eventually I did get that job back, and then eventually I left that job after being there for about 11 years. But fast forward to now, my main job is still going. During the pandemic, I used to go in for about a day or 2, and just to keep things running. I work in the tech field, so I had to set up some systems to help check in people during the time. If you guys remember, you have to track and trace, contact tracing. Wow, look at those terms. So I had to set up some systems that were able to handle that. After that, I just sort of like fell back a little bit and tried to reprioritize what's more important in life, i.e., personal life, personal relationships, family. I was still posting some review tech videos if you guys see on my channel, but I wasn't really vlogging a lot. But to be honest, one of the reasons to that was that I just kind of felt like I just kind of felt like I wasn't in charge of how my workflow was or how my posting habits were. I just felt like I didn't do it the way I truly wanted to do it, genuinely. And that's one of the things I'm really changing this time. And to be honest, I'm excited. I'm excited to like get back in front of the camera. I've been behind the camera so much that it's sort of weird to like come in front and talk to you guys. But and I'm sure anyone out there that has been doing this for a long time can attest to this that you probably never really get used to it, hearing yourself speak. But my excitement for doing this is a little has surpassed that. It's sort of like diminished those fears and those concerns, and that's because I'm not placing any emphasis on how I appear or how like or how I sound. You get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say that that's not important, but it's not a it's not a deterrent. Like it's not stopping me from doing what I want to do. I want to build a community, this community. I want to connect with people, like-minded creators, like-minded people that have the same ideologies and the same beliefs, if possible, the same moral center. That's probably hard to find, right? But people that believe in the things that I believe, and people that see things the way that I do, people that love to create, people that believe in building themselves and building other people. That's my goal. That's that's my desire, right? So I'm excited. I'm excited to be back in front of the camera and looking forward to connecting with you guys. Life has been good. I'm really grateful to be alive. I'm really grateful to do what I do. So yeah, it's good to be back. Good morning. It is Saturday and currently 5:51 a.m. I am going to charge the car. Sorry if I look a little bit rough. I just woke up, but I figured it's Saturday, not working today. It's supposed to be a very chill day, so I'm going to charge the car early. I got this car a little over a year now, and it's been pretty good. The engineering in the car is obviously superb. I go early to charge because number one, I do not have a charging station where I live. And number two, charging is much cheaper in the morning. Compared to when I own a vehicle that uses gas, it is still much, much cheaper to charge. So even if it's 6 a.m. now, it works for me. Conveniently, there's a Starbucks next to it, so I can get some work done as well. But I had a good night. Usually I cannot sleep past 5-6 hours. I'm not sure if anyone else experiences this, but I just cannot. After 6 hours, I start to twist and turn in bed. So sometimes I occupy myself and get something done, because the problem now becomes I twist and turn until like, I don't know, 7 a.m. when I'm supposed to wake up for work. And then guess what? I fall asleep. That doesn't work either. So I might as well be up and stay up. Anyway, I feel good. It's very early. I feel like it's gonna be a very productive day. I am going to get some work done. Also, I really need to wash this car. I have been stalling for a very long time. Not stalling, I just haven't got into it. But hopefully she doesn't hate me at this point. I'll probably give it a nice wash on my way back. So yeah, why not? I'll do that. So I'm charging the car right now. It usually takes about, right now it says 40 minutes. Not that bad, but with the charging, so what happens is, for example, at this charging station, it shows you that if you charge between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m., not sure if you guys can really see that. Sorry about the reflections. If you charge between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m., it's 23 cents per kilowatt hour. And if you charge between 8 a.m. and 12 a.m. today, it's about 40 cents per kilowatt hour. That's not really a deal breaker for me. Like I said, today I just couldn't sleep past 5 a.m. So I got up and I figure I'm not going to work today. Sometimes I'll come here really early, charge, and then go to work. But that's usually how it works, and that's for this charging station. So this charging will probably end up costing me about maybe $11 to fully charge. Right now it is counting up $1.77, and I've charged about 62 miles. 62, 64 miles. It can take you a couple of days based on your driving, or it could take you a week based on your driving. And it's only $2. So it is not that bad at all, but I have to wash it. If not, it's probably going to like rebel on me. I don't know. Anyway, if you can look over there. It's a Starbucks. All right, I have about 35 minutes left to charge. Usually it's gonna be around 40 minutes. While it does that, I'm gonna go get some work done at Starbucks. Starbucks opens pretty early. I'm grateful for that. It's usually cold in there, but that's why I have my hoodie. Good morning. Sit here. So this is clearly not my usual drink. I just feel it's too early for my drink. Anyway, the car is still charging, has about 20 minutes to go, so I'm just gonna get some work done here and be a little productive. All right, so the car is done. Getting up out of here, I'll stop by the car wash. Also, it's 7 a.m. and it's really, really bright out here. The sun was already out since 5:30. Okay, so let's see how much this charge was for. Spot on, $11.66. Not bad, and I have 266 miles. Usually it takes me about 4 days. I usually approximate 50 miles a day driving to work and coming back. So at 266, if I stick to going to work every day, it's gonna take me about 5 days. I tend to charge on the 4th day. That way I'm not like left on an empty charge. But yeah, to pay about $12 driving 4 days, not a bad idea. Not a bad deal at all. All right, heading over to the car wash now. So again, this has been my first vlog in over 4 years, and if you've watched to the end of this video, I just want to say thank you for staying to the end, and thank you for watching all my craziness. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. As you all know, it helps a lot. That's it for this one, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.